Hello everyone, Space Oyster here, and welcome back to Golden Sun, the Lost Stage. In the last part, we made our way here to Gabomba, and then met up with Piers, and we headed inside the great Gabomba statue with Piers in tow. I just realized I could have given him my old storm, Felix's old storm brand. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Beforehand, I would have gotten a synergy set up to L or R in order to what's the word I'm looking for? Make exploring this place easier, but I don't remember all the synergies we need to use very frequently that well. Like I know there's one or two here or there, but beyond that, not much else. Also, I love Piers' battle sprite. Like, I know he's kind of not a very good unit, but he just looks so awesome. Oh man, why did I go down? I want to go back up. Okay. Let's see. So the middle one has treasure. No, it has a mimic. Okay. That means I get to show off Piers' really good, physical water element, synergy, Diamond Dust. You know, unless Felix, Jenna, and Shiva kill this thing first. But I doubt it. Yeah, Diamond Dust, it looks awesome. Alright, and I was having a thought. Yeah, it might be a good idea to actually give a lot of these Mercury Genie to someone else, so that way I can have area of effect healing. Yeah, I think I'll do that, actually. Let's give it to Jenna, since I know I don't need her synergy for much of anything else, really. Alright, so yeah, that gets Jenna access to the Wish spell, which heals everyone in the party. And yeah, it's just pretty handy. Sadly, Piers doesn't pick it up, and I do lose access to Diamond Dust when he doesn't have his Mercury Genie. But I don't think I'll need Frost in here. I just remembered a synergy we are going to need a lot of, and that is Pound. Alright, and that was a Bone Armlet. Oh, and a Hard Nut. Let's give that to... Jenna. Okay. Alright, and the Power Bread. I planned on giving that to Piers. I think I already did, actually. I don't remember. It's been a little while. I thought I had Power Bread. Anyway, or I maybe already gave it to him. Yeah, it's been a while since I've gotten to play. Well, record. I don't know. Words are tricky. Yeah, enemies in here can be a bit tough if you're under-leveled, so be wary. I'll make sure to point out some of the more difficult ones. If I see them. Alright. You got a time lash, so just make sure before you open the menu to use it, that the block is in the right place. That stops all the gears. And then you can climb on top of the gears, but there's not much point to doing that in this room. Yet. Oh look, a Venus Genie! I want to get it. where I read that thing about getting 4 Mars Genie before you confront Piers? Or, not Piers, before you confront Briggs, because I don't think that's possible. Oops, Piers attacked the wrong one. Oh. And, well, Piers's class setups don't really give him a lot of access to some good physical-oriented synergies the way Jenna and Felix's synergy or class setups do. They still do boost his stats, so he does benefit from a class change. Just not as much as he could have if he was a Venus or a Mars adept. Oh look, it's a cute little mousey. Yeah, and that's to show us that we can run on the gears. I remember the first time I tried to go through this place, I got stuck because I couldn't, I didn't figure out that you can run on top of these gears. A little embarrassing. But just a bit, though. I love the mechanical sounding music they have in the background for this place. I guessed wrong. I guessed wrong. Yeah, this, okay, these red demons, they are particularly nasty enemies that you should definitely watch out for. I think they can have an attack that can reduce party members' HP down all the way down to 1, so I would recommend focusing on them above all other enemies if they show up. Alright, so our goal is to pound both of these things in. That will make that gear drop and switch the direction all the gears are spinning. And that is what we will need to do in order to climb higher. I think Jenna actually has the lowest attack. I don't know, it might be Piers. It's tough to tell. Yeah, it was Piers. Okay, so I'll just treat this party the same way I did with the first Golden Sun game. I'll think of Piers less as a less as like being like Garrett and more like being like Mia. Urgh, why do they spawn you in front of the ladder? It's so inconvenient. In that case, no, they're attacking right. Okay, we're good. Although Piers does benefit more from Mia from having more equipment options, and Jenna isn't really losing out on much by being limited to short swords and wands. Oh darn, we can't jump on those yet. I really wanted to. So one random thought I just had was about the new game plus, or the easy mode as they called it for this game, is that since it transfers your character's levels, you could perpetually run through this game multiple times to increase your level more and more every single time to make until Felix's party gets to max level. It wouldn't be the most entertaining way to grind them that way, but you could do it. Yay, an elixir. I usually just sell those. Like, I've already said, they're pretty handy, but I don't know, I just can't get over the fact that they just look like vendor trash. Or maybe that's just the child that was me talking. Limited inventory space really gets to you. One other game I've been playing was Knights of the Old Republic. I'm not sure if I'll post a playthrough on this channel, but it is a fun game. I would recommend it. Although I was disappointed to find out that it doesn't have any controller support. So I have to figure out how to play it with PC controls on my laptop. The worst part is I don't even have a good mouse I can use. I got one I can just plug in, but it's very unreliable. For some odd reason, some of the buttons have stopped working, and I can't find a working mouse. So that makes it a bit tricky. I heard it works if you get the Steam controller, which is, I guess, a controller that the Steam itself will send you. I think Vital Moon can reduce your HP to 1, but it's a chance percentage, similar to like an instant kill attack. Anyway, with that Steam controller it works out, but I checked the price on that and it was out of my price range. Maybe Christmas. But by that point I'll probably be bored of KOTOR. And I just love to say KOTOR. Alright, so to get to the Djinn, you drop down the left one. And there we go. You do have to fight it, so I'm going to save beforehand, and just in case, and then we're gonna kick its ass. No, it ran away on us, and we didn't even have a chance to do anything. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, here we go at attempt number 2. This time it didn't just run away right at the start, although I get the feeling it's going to try, so let's kill it proper before it gets a chance. Oh good, it didn't. No! Damn it. Okay, I'll be right back again. Alright, and we finally got it this time. It took 3 tries. This game does run off of sort of RNG-based system, so if something doesn't go right, you usually have to disrupt the RNG, or, well, yeah, and you can usually do that by just, inputting different commands. It's especially present if you're using a ROM and you're using a save states on that ROM. Then you'll notice if you make a save state before you take your actions, and then you repeat the same actions. If you reload that save state, the exact same things will happen. So the game keeps those in mind and just rolls everything the same way. Usually reloading an old save will change up the RNG a bit. Like that third attempt, I actually got the initiative in battle, even and got to surprise the Djinn, even though I didn't actually do anything differently except load the save and jump back in. The Lost Stage might have better RNG manipulation than well, not manipulation, but RNG stuffs than the Broken Seal. I don't know, I haven't tested it too much, but I seem to remember I had a problem with a djinn everything just repeating when I did that in the first game. Focus your energies! Everyone, look over here. Let us now present our jewel to the great Gabomba. That's just such a fun name to say. So is Akafubu and Gabombo. Oh, great Gabomba, please accept this, our humble gift. Please, great Gabomba, accept this jewel. Look, the great Gabomba has noticed the light of the jewel. Oh my. You are still not pleased? No, this time he seemed like he might. We must continue. Drums! More drums! I wish I could do a good Zim voice for this guy. Ah, so that's how it works. He's been failing because the conduit that channels his synergy is broken. Should we reconnect the conduit so he can complete the ceremony? Yeah, let's do that. I won't help them, Felix. They're the ones who stole my orb from the Modrons. Piers, I understand that you're angry at them, but it really is in our best interest to help. Think about it, Piers. Akafubu stole the orb solely to perform this ceremony. So, what do you think he intends to do with the orb? He means to give it to the great Gabomba. Oh, so if his ceremony succeeds, the orb will be taken into the statue, and we're inside the statue. If the ceremony succeeds, we can find the orb. I don't want to help that Akafubu, but I don't like the idea of helping him any more than you do. But if we can end this without a fight... You're right, Sheba. Let's see if we can't help him finish his little ceremony. It looks like the energy charge is supposed to run over these blocks. If we can just move these around a little, that might be enough to complete the circuit. Ah, there we go. These panels have arrows on them. What do you think it all means? Look at the direction they point. I'll bet these rotate the blocks. But how do we set the blocks back in place? Oh, just punch them in. Or pound, I guess. Won't that do the trick? We must watch the path his synergy takes and move the blocks accordingly. Oh, the magic! The power of the witch doctor fills my body. At the count of 20, I shall present our jewel to the great Gabomba. Make your hearts as one, and dance for the great Gabomba. Alright, so we got 20 seconds to figure this out. So pound it! And then you rotate. Let's pound this one in. Ta-da! Let's see. Alright, I think we're gonna need this one down. And this one down. And this one. We rotate them again and pound this one in. Perfect! Yeah, I think you need both of them in. If you just get the blue or just the red, something else happens. I'm just gonna leave those floating to save on the synergy. Anyway, since we finished early, I'll just cut ahead and meet you guys back when he's about to try it again. Oh, great Gabomba, please accept this, our humble gift. And there we go. Look, the great Gabomba has responded to our gift. Did you see it, people? At last, the great Gabomba accepts me. I shall answer his call. I shall enter the great Gabomba. Wait for me, my people. So I gotta readjust. Okay, the black orb. Where is it? I saw it roll in there. It came in through there and rolled along the groove in the floor. Well, no, there it is right now. Why didn't you just grab it? It vanished into that hole. It looks pretty deep. Can you see it? Do you think you can reach it? No, I can't even see it. It's no use. Now I'll never see Lemuria again. I am lost forever from my homeland. Wait, hold on. I can see light on the other side of this hole. A light? There must be a room on the other side of this statue. Who are you? What are you doing here? Are you Gabombo? No. Then what are you doing inside the Great Gabomba? We've come to reclaim the black orb you stole. Do you really believe I would permit you to take it? Hey, watch it. You wouldn't even be in here if it weren't for us. What is that supposed to mean? Why should I believe you? I am Akafubu, the chosen witch doctor of Gabombo. Yeah, we know. We saw your magic energy flowing past us. See how this channel runs along the floor? Here, look. It runs all the way over there. But the thing is, the circuit was broken right there. So we completed the circuit so that your magic energy could go where it needed to go. But if you truly did this, then why? Why did you help me? We were sort of hoping that we could take the orb if your ceremony succeeded. Ah, so you have taken the orb? Then be gone! You have no further business here. But we didn't get the orb. It rolled through this groove and right through this hole. We saw light through there, so we suspect there must be another room behind the wall. I might be able to retrieve the orb. Do you think Akafubu will really return the orb to us? No, probably not. I bet he forgot about it. I think Jenna is right. It sounds like he's going to return what was stolen. I thought Akafubu was an evil man, but I guess we were wrong. You never can tell, Sheba. We have little choice but to trust that he will return it. Come on! Let's go, Felix. I got my party in my pocket, and now we're walking along, and... I hope it didn't break, because I bet it fell down there. I have followed Oreo's instructions and entered the final chamber. He told me that if I reached this chamber, I would become Gabombo's witch doctor. But what must I do here to become a witch doctor? No. Your black orb rests in the hands of the statue before you. Go on, take it. Oreo, what am I to do now? Oh, young witch doctor, you have succeeded in your task. You have found this chamber. Who speaks? It sounded like it was the statue of the great Gabomba. That's ridiculous. Akafubu, your magic has grown strong. At last you are worthy of the title Witch Doctor. I give you the feathers and gown that are the badges of your office. Akafubu, from this day forward, you shall be Gabomba's Witch Doctor. I've done it! I've finally earned the right to be a Witch Doctor. At last! Yes! And there is one thing that remains for me to give you. Akafubu. You hasty fool! I had something else to give you, and in your haste, you left too soon. Say, you there. Yes, you looking around there. I have magic for Akafubu, magic that he will soon need, but he is not ready for it. As a result, I have decided that I shall not pass on this magic to anyone else just yet. Tell this to Akafubu. If he desires this new magic, then he must earn it himself. If Akafubu does not refine his magical arts, then he will never earn this new power. This power shall not be realized until he ceases living only for himself, and instead lives his life to benefit others. Tell him so. I don't suppose you could just give that magic to us? Kraden, you greedy bastard. What do you mean? I'm just asking if maybe we could earn that magic before Akafubu. You know, and doom your entire civilization. The power can be claimed by another, but only if Akafubu lacks the will to earn it himself. Aha! So we can get it! Perhaps if he must compete for his power, he will focus and take his office seriously. But before you do this thing, you must convey to Akafubu all that I have told you. Oh, of course. We wouldn't dream of cheating him. Caden, that's exactly what you're doing. We will tell him all you have told us. Follow that path, and you will find a cavern. But now I shall sleep, until the time comes when I must anoint a new witch doctor. Felix, go get Piers's precious orb. Woo, we got the black crystal. Felix, do you have any idea exactly what this great Gabomba really is? Yes, I do. If you have unraveled that which I cannot, then perhaps you are the greater scholar. Well, it helps that I don't talk endlessly. Well, you know, that's kind of an ironic thing to say when doing commentary for a Let's Play. But doesn't this witch doctor magic seem not unlike some kind of synergy? Wouldn't it be quite fortunate if we were able to get on our hands on that power ourselves? No, the people of Gabomba need it, you ass! You would feel guilty about taking it, eh, Felix? I needn't remind you, but We're going to need every kind of synergy we can muster to complete this quest. Either way, Felix, we are at the very least obligated to deliver the Gabomba's message. We must fulfill our promise to the Gabomba. Then, maybe we can come back inside this Gabomba statue some other time to get it. Felix carried the message of the great Gabomba to Akafubu. By the time Felix had finished his story, dawn had broken. Right. Well, I guess that's that. You are virtuous men, coming here to deliver this message. My son and I thank you. What do we have to be thankful of? If they had just stopped me from leaving the Great Gabomba, this wouldn't have happened. What? If you had been more interested in your duty, you would have not left so quickly. Oh, but Father, these people are trying to steal the magic of our people. It should be mine. Mine, I tell you. That power belongs to me. I'm going to be the one to get the Great Gabomba's magic. You'll see. My son, you have much to learn. He may look like a man, but before me, he acts like a child. See how he behaves when he gets excited? No matter what I say, he won't listen to me right now. I think that he has had enough for today. I see your point. Well, I suppose we should be leaving then. After all, our journey has only just begun. We cannot remain idle much longer. Alright, Gabomba. I think that he has had enough for today. After he became a witch doctor, Akafubu had no more reason to focus himself. It is good that he now has a new goal. He will have to work hard to earn the Great Gabomba's magic. I'm going to be the one to get the Great Gabomba's magic. You'll see. Dang, why did I leave that stupid room so quickly? Stupid Akafubu! Alright, yeah, and we can't do the Great Gabomba just yet. We need a bit more synergy that we don't know just yet. Gabomba's peace is restored now that the ceremony has reached its end. Now, the fate of Gabomba's people depends on how Akafubu leads them. I can't believe that Akafubu would change simply because he completed the ceremony. Well, the weight of responsibility can change a person. Anyway, let's check up by the Gabomba first, see if there's anyone up here. That would be a no. Okay, well, let's explore the village, talk to the people, and see what they're all like. The Great Gabomba's mouth will remain open until Akafubu has earned the gift of the Gabomba. Maybe I ought to sneak in there and get a look around while I have the chance. I want to look inside the Great Gabomba at least once. You don't suppose just peeking will get me cursed, do you? Hopefully not. I mean, I didn't get cursed and I was in there a lot. Akafubu has finally completed his ceremony, and things are starting to calm down. Maybe now our warriors can set aside their spears and return to their peaceful lives. Everyone was terribly worried about Akafubu's ceremony. We're all relieved it's over now. The Gabomba seem alright. I don't know why people were saying these people are warlike. Maybe it's just Akafubu. Well, you can see a Tekka from the bridge in Western Gondwan. My grandfather told me so. Someday, I'll be a warrior like my grandfather, and I'll be able to see it for myself. If I'm ever going to be a warrior, I must build more muscle and master the art of the spear. Yeah, but don't get too much muscle mass, that's bad. Are you going to head to Western Gondwan? I don't think so, no. That's for the best. It is far too dangerous for anyone to be going out west. Perhaps a boat would lessen the danger to a degree? Crossing the river by canoe is much too dangerous. I'd need a ship to get across. I have heard that if you head west from southern Gondwan, you'll see the Eastern Sea. There are 2 continents in the middle of that ocean, Hesperia and Ateca. I know I could find more animals and grain on the far side of the river, if only I could go. These seasonal monsoon rains have swollen the river and made it too dangerous to cross. Monsoon. Doesn't that happen more in China? I thought this was supposed to be Asia, or not Asia, Africa. Oh, my back. It's been aching ever since that ceremony. I guess I really am too old to dance the night away. I swear that's the last time I'll ever let loose like that again. You know, that's what they always say. As soon as Akafubu became our recognized witch doctor, he has become so much nicer. Akafubu gets so grouchy. I wonder if it's just his frustration taking over. Yeah, I'm a grouch when I'm frustrated too. Which is terrible because work is very frustrating and I hates it. Oh, this is the healer's house where Akafubu is at. I couldn't for the life of me figure out how our warriors got to Indra without a boat. But I just found out that something has pushed Indra into contact with Gondwan. Because Gabomba lies hidden deep in the continent, we rarely hear news of the Eastern Sea. Neat. Many in Gondwan fear the might of the Gabomba warriors, but we don't want to be feared. Now is the time for Gabomba to change its image. It won't be easy convincing them that we've turned over a new leaf, but we'll try. We think it is time to inform the other villages that Akafubu has completed the ceremony. I think they'll be glad to know that we no longer pose any threat to them. I am a mighty warrior, trained from birth to be fierce. If you are feared, you are powerful. I'm supposed to start my being nice to people training on Monday. Hey, I didn't know they had the same days of the week as us. That was kind of funny, actually. Now that the ceremony is over, I feel a touch depressed. I wish we could have more big events like that soon. Now that the witch doctor ceremony is over, I've decided that it was kind of fun. Yeah, I guess one benefit to the dungeons being so big is that, it's a lot easier to get a lot of money and afford new things immediately. I can't remember how long it's been since we've had any guests. Tell you what, if you stay at our inn, you can have all the freshly grilled steak you want. I love Gabomba's famous barbecue monster steak with extra spicy herb sauce. It's a local treat that's fun to eat, but it's not nearly as fun as catching the monsters. But it's not nearly as fun catching the monsters. Yeah, just hold the spicy herb stuff. Don't worry about the beds here. We used to have insect problems, but not anymore. We use a special bug powder on our beds. It's quite harmless to humans, I'll bet. That bed makes me itch so badly. Feels like bugs are crawling all over me. Whenever I get itchy, I just rub some of that bug powder all over myself. Oh, so hopefully it's harmless. My nose has been acting up, but it only ever does that when I'm recording. But I am talking for quite a while, or an extended period of time, so maybe that's it. Good old meat. I love meat. I can't wait until we get some. Gulp. The smell of that sauce over the fire is making me so hungry. How long until we can eat? We get to eat normal animals again. That tastes so much better than those monsters we've had. Lately, the monsters have been increasing, and the animals are becoming more and more scarce. That's why everyone's so excited that we get to have nice, normal steaks tonight. Oh, I smell something delectable. We'll be eating some good meat soon. You don't think anyone will notice if I sneak a little nibble while I'm cooking, do you? If you are looking for treasure, look west of the river. The rocky peaks there are called the belly of the continent. Great treasure hides there. Sure, our legends speak of much treasure, but no one ever seems to have found it. Neat. Each year, when the rains stop, our warriors look for treasure in the belly of the continent. Maybe the belly is hidden, or the treasure is also. I don't know, but they all return empty-handed. I wonder what Oreo meant when he said that our magic is deeply tied to the belly of the continent. Thoughts for later. For now, though, let's go into the shops and shop. The weapons I sell in the shop are ones we do not use in Gabomba. You find it strange that I do not sell the weapons we make here, don't you? Our warriors appear so strong because of the deadly poison on their spears. In a war, Gabomba's spears would make a powerful ally. The only defense we Gabomba need are our shields and our war paint. Our warriors think armor is for cowards. Because our paint is infused with the witch doctor's magic, we're safe from attacks. I would opt for paint in any battle, no matter how much iron my enemy wore. That does sound convenient. I wonder if we could get war paint. I'd put it on Piers and Felix. I guess Jenna and Sheba could use it too, but... Alright. Oh yeah, there we go. The armlet. And then a battle mace. I don't know why Piers starts with a mace, but it's a little weird. Oh right, we should buy other types of armor. You know, it's very weird that for a group of people who don't need or use armor, they actually have quite a lot of good armor. It's a very strange situation. Unless they make a lot of money by trading with other groups, but I don't think they actually do. People seem to be very afraid of the Gabomba. That might mostly have been because of Akafubu's aggressive search for a good offering for the Gabomba statue. Maybe. Alright, that frost wand looks new. It is! And it's totally for Sheba. And I'm gonna keep that Synergy Rod, because I believe that's an upgrade for Jenna. It is! Yay! Let's go ahead and sell that battle rapier she had. And let's see if any of the regular weapons are worth getting. That claymore is an upgrade, and I think it's just that. Okay. I'm gonna have to get rid of the Stormbrat at long last, though. Alright, now let's talk to the, item vendor person. I'm sorry, but the Gabomba spearhead poison is a tribal secret, used for hunting only. We can't let outsiders have it, because they might try to turn it toward evil uses. If I had a coin for every time some stranger came up and asked me to sell them poison, if only they'd let me sell it, I could make millions. Yeah, but you really gotta keep it out of the hands of people who'd use it irresponsibly. You didn't come to Gabomba to get revenge on us for that raid, did you? No, we just came back to steal the thing. Oh, that's good to hear. We're supposed to protect the village, but I feel bad for the raid. No one in Gabomba really wants war with our neighbors. We want everyone who shares this land to share peace as well. The other warriors are busy hunting right now. The food supply for the whole village depends entirely on the animals they catch. With all our battles behind us, we warriors spend our time refilling the village food supply. That's good, but you'll probably get into bad habits just fighting animals and monsters repeatedly. Then again, Felix and the group, his gang, are getting quite strong just doing that, so probably not all that bad. Now that Akafubu is our new witch doctor, we shall embark on a path to peace. The neighboring villages have no reason to fear our warriors any longer. This is a signal fire. We use these to send messages to neighboring villages. I hope these messages set our neighbors' minds at ease. I wonder if I can keep going until another village sees our signal and comes to meet with us. I don't care which village it is, just send a delegation. Fast! Maybe they'll have another party if they send a delegation. Alright, anyway, it's time to head back to Majra. But on the way there, we have a few things to pick up. So, I will meet you. Well, actually, it's not that far a walk. You know what? So, we'll just walk there. You know, we're good. I was gonna rest up at the end, but we're good. We are good. The Gabomba Mountains. Alright, so we're gonna have to get Piers back into his base class, so let's just give him his Ginny back. And then I love the way Jenna's staffs look. She has a crescent moon design on her magic wands. Alright, so first we frost this. Oh, another assassin! Oh no! And then we're gonna need growth, so climb up and save, because this Ginny is another one that fights us. And we want it. We want it bad. One thing I always liked about the Ginny is that it seems that they usually have spells you can't get in your normal classes. So it's basically like they're hinting at the benefits of class swapping. Just a bit. I don't think the Mercury Ginny will cast Wish or Ply. Maybe they will. I don't know. But it seems very interesting that it gets other stuff. Anyway, that was the Jupiter Ginny Waft. Calm a foe with soothing scents. Let's give that to Shiva. And now she's a mage. Alright, I forgot to go over Steel. Siphon a foe's HP with a kiss. Yeah, so it just attacks and drains stuff at the same time. Very handy. Alright, and then let's see, there's a treasure chest in here somewhere, and then that I would like to get. And then I'll meet you back at the, let's see, Gondwan, connection pass thingy. I forgot the name of it, but I'll meet you back there after we get the treasure, and we'll be able to pick up an item to get another Ginny. Woo! Piers stone. I think that's going to be useful later, but for now it's not really anything. Woo! Let's see. Nothing in here. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, so I'll meet you guys back at the Gondwan range, I think. Or was it cliffs? Probably cliffs. Alright, we're back. Okay, okay. So, we frosted that thingy, so that way we can explore more of the Gondwan cliffs. Yay! And that was my fountain. Well, maybe it was. I don't know. Sometimes when I think this thing picks up my phone, I'm wrong about that. And now we got healing fungus. Yeah, I think the laughing fungus is just vendor trash, and we can use the healing fungus to, we can just sell the laughing fungus, and the healing fungus is used to get, Ginny. Later, though. Later. For now, I'm just gonna go ahead and call that an episode. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.